it's Marian. Welcome to 25 Days of Plantmas. This is a special My Oasis Life holiday series where I'll be talking about at least one of my plants per day, every day during Vlogmas. I'll be sharing with you the plant's journey with me ever since I've gotten it, all of our highs and lows, and of course how I care for and propagate the plant. So let's go check my plant event calendar and see which one of my plants I'll be sharing with you today. It's day 9 of 25 Days of Plantmas. And our plantmas of the day is my pineapple and mango plants. For today's 25 Days of Plantmas episode, I'm particularly very proud of these plants that I'm showing you today because these are plants that I either grow from seed, which is the case for the mango plants, or the plant that I grew from a store-bought fruit, which is the case for these pineapple plants. And I did a video on how to grow a mango plant from seed, which I'll link up in the cards and down in the description. But now I have 3 in front of me that are mango plants. I actually sold 3 of them on Etsy, so that's make it 6, and I still have 2 more downstairs that are bigger plants. I just didn't want to bring up here because they're not going to fit in the frame anyway. So they're very easy to grow, a lot easier than avocado in my opinion. I tried growing avocado from seed multiple times. I never had any success, but with the mango, I say I had a 90% chance of success with propagating the seeds, and it's so easy. As far as growing pineapple from store-bought pineapples, it's also pretty easy, but during my first 2 attempts I also didn't have any success. Essentially, when you buy a store-bought pineapple and you cut off the crown, just remove about 3 layers of the leaves at the bottom until you see roots. Once you see the roots, just like stick them in soil. Don't put them in water, just stick them directly in soil and just keep watering it. Keep the soil very moist. It's not gonna experience root rot, trust me, and it will just start to grow. At first, you would see the leaves that it has dying out, drying out. That's okay, that's normal. But you would see new growth coming in from the middle. If you see, just lift up the pineapple crown from the soil to see if the roots are growing, and one day you will just like try to tug it and it won't come out, and that means the roots have fully taken. And if I could show you this one, because this one is in a clear container, you can see the roots it has. It's so massive, it has grown so much, and this is just amazing. Will it grow fruit? It might, and it's probably gonna take a couple of years before it actually does grow fruit. So if it grows fruit next growing season, I'll be really surprised. But I think it's gonna take a couple more years before it actually grows a pineapple. And if it does, it's gonna be a lot smaller than the store-bought fruit that I got. And this is a smaller version of this one. I propagated this a lot later than I did this one. As you can see, this is what I mean by like the bottom leaves getting dried out. So that will happen. If that happens, don't worry about it. You can just cut it out. You can see on top here there is growth, so I know that this one is growing well, and it also has a lot of roots in this one too. So yeah, it's very easy to grow pineapple. I would suggest that they're very beautiful, and I also love the leaves that it's produced. It's very hardy. It's kind of like a snake plant. And it also, on a certain light, it also has like that silvery blue shine on it, kind of like with the Cebu blue pothos, so which is also like amazing. And look just how big this has grown. This is just from like one growing season. I think I started growing this maybe in July, and look at it now. And same with the mango plant. When I started planting this, it grows really fast. I mean, the germination period might take some time, but once it starts shooting out stems and leaves, it just grows like bananas. And with this one too, don't be afraid of keeping the soil moist. It's gonna be okay. It's a citrus plant. It can take it, especially during its growing stage. It's actually gonna need that much water to help it grow and to help it form all those leaves and all those stems. And as you can see in my mango propagation video, because I did show the entire life cycle of the mango from seed up to it grows into something like this. When you get leaves at first, they droop down and they're the burgundy color, but as they mature, they become green like this and they grow upright. And they, as this bearing fruit, I don't know. Mangoes do need to be grafted in order to produce good fruit. And I did grow this from store-bought mangoes. I use Philippine mangoes for this one. I haven't tried using Mexican mangoes, but it's pretty much the same process if you're gonna do it, and you can just follow the video that I made on growing mangoes from seed. And but I remember when I was a kid, I had a mango plant and it did grow a very tiny mango, even though it was just like a teeny tiny plant. So I'm hoping at least one of my mango plants will do that next growing season. But as far as bearing fruits, it's gonna take a few years before it actually does. I mean, this one I could expect in maybe 2 years to start growing a pineapple, but this one is going to take at least 7 years for it to actually start growing a fruit, and like a real viable fruit, and to grow a lot bigger and thicker stems, I think, in order to do that. So yeah, this is my mango plant and my pineapple plant. These are my pride and joy, and I'm really proud of these plants because these are plants that I either grew from seed or propagated from a store-bought fruit, and I'm just amazed with how much they have been thriving, and they are my best growing plants in my plant collection, and I'm really proud of them. I also never had any pest problems with them, and even though for most of the growing season they were outside, they never really had a hard time acclimating indoors. This grows under a grow light. This one doesn't. This one is just in the living room, although it is surrounded by multiple south-facing windows, but I have no problems with it adjusting to the cooler winter season and with it being outdoors. And these are just very resilient plants, and I really recommend you propagating a pineapple or growing a mango from seed. It's very satisfying and very gratifying to make houseplants out of food that we already eat. So yeah, this is my pineapple and mango plants, our plant mess of the day. That's our plant mess story of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to tune in tomorrow for the next installment of 25 Days of Plantmas. And if you miss any episodes, all of them will be included in the playlist that links up in the card and down in the description. Thanks again for watching. I see you, I appreciate you, and have a plentiful holiday season, everyone. Bye.